Hey, if you like the videos we make here at Crypto Comics, please consider picking up my newest superpowered novel, Nobody's Hero, available in digital and print form at enterthelostlibrary.com. Hello, all you beautiful people in Webtown, and welcome back to another Malibu Monday here on Crypto Comics. And today we are exploring something very special in the history of the Ultraverse. This is Ultraverse Year Zero, The Death of the Squad, a 4-issue miniseries that was released shortly after Marvel purchased Malibu Comics. And this tells the story of what happened to the Squad, which was Hardcase's team. Now, if you're not familiar with who Hardcase is, you need to dive into the Malibu Ultraverse playlist here at Crypto Comics and check out the Hardcase series of videos we have done, because we have covered this entire run. Almost. We still have a little bit more to go, but we're going to go through the origin and the death of the Squad. Now, I say the origin because that's actually what we're going to cover first in this amazing 2-part video. Yes, it's a double feature for each and every one of you beautiful people in Webtown, featuring the origin and the death of the Squad. And I did not expect to like this. I thought this was going to be a single video, and I enjoyed it so much that I have to share it with each and every one of you beautiful people out there who either remember the 1990s or have no clue about the 1990s, because this is going to give you a really good look at what it was like in the early to mid 1990s, when Kurt Cobain was still rocking, VH1 was still on the air. It might still be on the air, I don't really know. Whatever happened to VH1? Tell me in the comments below. Anyway, let's get into this. Tom Hawk, Linda Warren, Jamal Blass, and Carlos Jimenez are the Squad. We were young, we were human. We had the same dreams, hopes, and wishes that most people have. All we wanted was a good life ahead of us. For a short time, this wish was granted. But when life deals you a good hand, don't think it's always going to last. That was our lesson, and we learned it the hard way. Written by James D. Hudnall, with pencils by Scott Benefiel, and inks by Jason Rodriguez. And this is Linda, right? This is Linda. If you don't know, you need to go check out all the Hardcase videos, because I don't want to spoil what's going on with this broad here. But there's some wild stuff that happens in Hardcase, which honestly surprised me. I was running a New Age shop on the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. Things were slow. I was beginning to wonder if I could keep the place going. I shared the business with my current boyfriend, but we were having some problems. You've got to get into rehab, Pete. I can't put up with your cokehead personality any longer. Don't give me that crap. You know I've been clean. You can't fool me, especially when you're using up all our money. Get into a program, or I'm out of this relationship. I can't take it anymore. Oh, come on, babe. Let's not be this way. I promise I won't do it again after this last 8-ball. See, everybody had a coke problem in the 80s, and that trickled into the 90s. And well, I'm sure everybody in LA still has a coke problem. Hey, I'm talking to you. You heard what I said. I'm scared. I'm gonna... Bitch. Petey the Albatross. There you go. It's like an albatross around my neck. Across town, in Hollywood, a young actor wannabe named Tom Hawk was making his living in the pizza business. Oh, I gotta read it like her. Across town, in Hollywood, a young actor wannabe named Tom Hawk was making his living in the pizza business. He didn't know it at the time, but he was fated for a life more fantastic than he could have ever imagined. Even if his life at this moment was incredibly basic. Oh no, not again. Hey, Kilo? Come in, dude. It's open. What's up, dude? Kilo, you gotta stop leaving this place in shambles. I hate coming home from work and finding the friggin' aftermath. Yeah, well, I was gonna get to it, but we had other things on our mind, you know? Hee hee hee. Well, please take care of it, okay? Later, roomie, but I need to rest up. My band's got a gig tomorrow night. Roommates. Carlos Jimenez was a mechanic who lived and worked in West Covina. His dreams were fairly simple. He wanted to provide for his family. Hey, Carlos, it's your wife on the phone. What's up, sweet? It's the landlord. He wants to raise the rent on our apartment again to $750, which was very expensive in the 1990s. Believe it or not, in LA, you get an apartment for $750, it's probably freaking a meth house. I don't think you could get a room for $750 in LA. I mean, maybe in a meth house you could. What? He just raised it. He says it's been 6 months, but how can we afford it? We can't move. That costs too much. So what are we gonna do? I don't know. I'll think of something. You said it, girl. In Watts, Jamal Blass dreamed of being a rap artist. Of course he did. This is written by white people in the 90s, or the 2000s, or the 2010s, or the 2020s, right? Just, LA, dude. Also, if you're a white person living in LA, I guarantee the only thing you think a black person wants to be is a rap star. If you're a black person living in LA, I'm willing to guess the only thing you think a black person wants to be is a rap star. In Watts, Jamal Blass dreamed of being a rap artist. He'd cut some demo tapes, but no record deals had materialized. So I say, is that so? And he says, damn right. And I says, not if I have anything to do with it. So he says, oh yeah? And I said, yeah. So, yo sis, how about getting off the phone? I'm expecting a call. Listen, rap star, them record producers ain't never gonna call you, so don't you worry about it. You've been on the phone over an hour. Kapow, 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 ah! Drive by. Sound like next door. I gotta get out of here. I was working in the store one day, talking to a customer. The different colored crystals are meant to empower your different chakras. They resonate to each frequency so your aura can get charged up. This one is supposed to really juice up your chakras. Are you okay? I guess so. I felt strange for a second, like I'm Scott Summers shooting optic beams out of my eyeballs. Wow, I'll buy 10 of those things. Okay. Like, really? You want this to happen to you? Destroy everything just by looking at it? I don't think he really does want to buy 10 of those. Over in West LA, Tom was doing a reading for a TV show. Okay, Tom, you're reading for the part of Avery, a drug pusher who's having a meeting with the main villain. Listen, Milo, you think this is the hard stuff? But I'm telling you, man, the hard stuff is later. When, what? Bravo! Great work, Tom. Inglewood, Jamal Blass was cutting another demo. I seen the hunger, I seen the pain. People's eyes don't lie. They tell you your story. The streets are broken. The people shattered. The pain and anger. Building. Change is coming. An explosion. Building. What? This isn't even a rap, dude. No wonder you can't get a record produced. No shit, bro. You're not getting picked up by a label? I think we found out why. You don't know how to rap, dude. I seen the hunger and I seen the pain. People's eyes don't lie. They tell you the story. The streets are broken. The people shattered. The pain and anger. Building. Change is coming. An explosion. Building. God, dude, this is like... You ever see that movie Boogie Nights? This is what's going on here. It's Dirk Diggler trying to cut his album. Okay, Jamal. Run that line again. I had trouble with the sound. Hey, man. This mic is bargain basement. Where'd you get this crap? You get what you pay for, bro. This ain't a cheap studio for nothing. How do I know this mic even works? The thing's... What? What just happened there? I don't know. We're gonna find out. In West Covina, Carlos Jimenez was with a customer.
You people said you fixed my car, but it still has that knocking noise.
It could be the gas you're using. What grade do you get?
It isn't the gas. Now take a look at it and fix it.
Okay. I'll just lift it up so I can get under there. Crash! Run!
Ah! My car! I'll sue you for this.
Hey, it wasn't my fault. In Silver Lake, a small-time crook named Larry Price watched his body change. Red hair turned green. Tan flesh went white. Muscles expanded for no reason at all. And we saw this guy in the very first issue of Hardcase. Check it out in the Malibu Ultraverse playlist. In East Hollywood, Ramon Chavez was having an epiphany. His stolen VCRs seemed to have been designed by children. Everything became simple to him. In Studio City, John Beckman's mind felt the soil in the potted plant from across the room. Suddenly, he realized it was his to command. I think this guy's name is Dirt. I think we've seen him show up in the Breakthrough crossover series. Remember Breakthrough? You can check that out. Malibu Ultraverse playlist. Piece of shit. And then Billy Jack Haynes here. If you don't know Billy Jack Haynes, he's a former WWF superstar and a Portland wrestling legend. Also very popular in Florida and Tennessee. That's him, Billy Jack Haynes. Van Nuys, unemployed contractor Billy Jack Haynes, was also getting strange thoughts about dirt. Whoa. Culver City, junior high student Lucy Jones could suddenly tap people's minds. In Tarzana, Hasvinder Singh became convinced electricity would do whatever he wanted. In fact, all over the LA basin, people were discovering they had powers. The Nocturnals. This was such a disappointment to me. Man. Anyway, then we got Rex Mundi down here, and deep within the earth, under crushing ocean depths, Rex Mundi was brooding. It's starting again, and the effects are coming faster. This time in LA. Run an analysis. I must know where these energy beams are coming from. And notify me the second the media starts revealing the new ultras. Search all law enforcement computers for any instances of ultra crimes or heroics. And give me the addresses and or descriptions of these ultras when they're logged. What are you up to, Rex Mundi, you dirty bastard? Yo, that's him. Stop. Hey, Rapstar, we want to talk to you. There was a drive-by last night at your neighbor's. You didn't see nothing? No. Damn straight. And you better not tell the cops you saw anything either. I said I didn't see anything. You dissing me, house Negro? You dissing me, and don't call me that. What's the matter, Black? Don't know your place? Boy needs a lesson. Do him. My hand! Did he end up just like that's what Silver Surfer did to Rune in that Rune versus Silver Surfer we covered just a few weeks ago. Jamal guessed he was the cause somehow, just as he had made the mic explode. So he made a resolution. Boom! Blew up their whole car. Carlos, what's wrong? Why are you home so early? I've been fired. What? There was an accident at work. The boss blamed it on me. I don't know how it happened. Whoa, I'm levitating. Can you believe that? It was me. I can't believe it. Somehow I... Oh my God. Honey, do you see what this means? Our problems are over. I can start impersonating Gallagher. I can be like a Hispanic Gallagher and I levitate the watermelons and make them explode. At least with that hair and mustache you can, bro. We have a couple of interesting stories tonight, Connie, right out of the tabloids. In West Covina, a man named Carlos Jimenez has developed the power of telekinesis. Jeez, I'm not the only one who had a weird day. This is Tom Hawk now, now that he's buff. In layman's terms, that means he can move objects with the power of thought. In Watts, a young man named Jamal Blass claims he now has the ability to make things explode. He discovered this while being harassed by a local gang. It wasn't just me. Oh my goodness. I realized two things that day. One, I now had a strange gift that could make me potentially wealthy. Two, if I didn't go public, the government might find out about me and have me taken away for study. So I called the TV station. I made the 11 o'clock news. It was picked up by other networks and carried around the world. Tom got the same idea and just about upstaged the rest of us. The next day, he got a zillion calls from producers and agents wanting to work with him. Beep. This is Mike Ovitz with CAA. I'd like to meet with you for breakfast at Hugo's. What? You got invited by Mike Ovitz to go to Hugo's? Wow, if this was the mid-90s, that means you are a boss. I want to be Michael Ovitz! Mike Ovitz was like the most powerful agent in Hollywood during the 1990s. So powerful, he actually took over Disney, and then he got the business. destroyed, utterly destroyed, never heard from again. Because he said Hollywood was run by a gay mafia that doesn't exist. We have to say they don't exist, or we get the Mike Ovitz treatment. Remember that. They don't exist. If you're trying to do anything in entertainment, they don't exist. Most people would selfishly think of how this could benefit them, but Tom had a better idea, thanks to reading Captain Hamster and the Power Rodents from Malibu Comics. It's actually Malibu, B-O-O. My store was crammed with curiosity seekers when I got the call from him. It was the most fateful moment of my life, because ultimately I would end up in a coma. Some guy named Tom Hawk wants to talk to you. You know him? No, but I'll take it. Because I'm sick of my cokehead boyfriend. That's you. Hello? Hi, I'm Tom Hawk. The news crew told me where to reach you. You're that actor, right? The one who got powers the other day? Yep, that's me. I was wondering if we could meet. We need to talk. If you want to know what happened to me, I don't have a clue. Do you? No, but some good can come out of this. He wanted us to get together at a restaurant. Jamal and Carlos were also invited. Then Tom made his pitch. It's like this. We all got these weird powers out of the blue, yeah? Who knows how long they'll last, or where they've come from. What I do know is that we could all use a boost. This is our chance. I intend to use it to help my career. I already have 5 record companies want me to sign a contract. So why'd you want to see me? I have people offering me deals too, but they could fall through or turn out to be short term. We need to milk this for all it's worth. Who knows how long it'll last, right? Carlos, Linda, any offers come your way? Hardcopy and a few others offered me to come on their shows. Me too. And some producers want to option my story. You see, this is just 15 minutes of fame stuff. We need to look at the long term. I don't get you. What can the 4 of us do to make a career that I can't make on my own? Form an ultra hero team. Bum, bum, bum! Hold on. It's not as crazy as it sounds. There's a government contractor called Ultratech. They have this guy in a goofy suit they call Prototype. This suit allows him to do ultra-human stuff, and it's done wonders for their business. Think of what 4 people with ultra powers can accomplish if we saved a few lives here and there. We'd be heroes in the public's eyes. Kids would want toys of us. Yeah, and there'd be movies, cartoons, video games. Hell, we'd be icons. This is a wonderful idea, Tom, even though I'm going to end up in a coma with half my brain removed. And who knows? We might do some good. If only you knew, Thomas. On the screen, you see 4 ultras I want you to kill. The blonde man looks familiar, like someone who defeated you during World War I. It may be the same ultra. We'll wait a while to see if any other ultras come out of hiding, now that these fools are in the limelight. Then, I want you to go to work, 'cause that is enemy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can watch all the grisly details of Hardcase and Enemy's storied past in the Malibu Ultraverse playlist. And they also have a future that's in the past, because that is where we are headed. The death of the squad. This is just the origin. The squad blazes headlong towards its tragic destiny, and we're just going to kind of peruse this one real quick. They're going to obviously, form a team. Whoa, we're having fun goofing around. Hey, look at us. We're really powerful. Hey, look, I'm like Ray in that new crappy Star Wars movies. Woo. And Cokehead Pete, he's pissed. Come on, honey, let's make nice. Just because I have a Coke problem, and just because you got eyes that are so far apart you look like a catfish. Is that Jackie Onassis Kennedy? I don't know. Jackie Onassis catfish. Yo, Jamal, can we get your autograph? Sure. What'd you want me to sign? Sign my football. There's the sucker that blew up my van. Blew off my boy Jerome's hand. I want his ass, but it ain't gonna be easy. He's dealing in some kind of major voodoo, bro. What do you losers want? You best not be dissing the Zulus. We got a message for your sorry ass. Then call my answering machine. You may got that ultra edge, young brother, but we got numbers on our side. You can't protect your sister or your hoe round the clock, and you damn sure can't keep your mama from catching lead some night. You do what we tell you, or you will know the Zulu's idea of retribution. You just said the wrong thing. You should have said, we'll be good now. We're not gonna cause any trouble no more. Yes, my brothers, you definitely effed up just now. No,
You just said the wrong thing. Adios, Black.
Meanwhile, at the beach, let's play some touch football.
I'm ready.
Me too.
I didn't come dressed for touch football.
This is how we're gonna form Captain Planet. And of course, you know, Jerome.
Put on that Bobby Womack shit. No, girl, I'm gonna go way back. This is what your brother did, ho. He made me a gimp. You think I can forgive that?
He didn't mean it, I'm sure.
I got no hand, woman. My right hand, gone. I ain't good with my left, but can't miss point blank. You dig? You're gonna convince Jamal to do what we tell him, or your fine asses will be chilling on a slab. Wadoom! Let the women go, now, or my two friends from the San Francisco bathhouse are gonna violate you. These hoes are dead unless you back the F down. What you doing here, white boy? Get your crack ass back to West LA where it belongs.
It's the best comic ever. If you have managed to stay tuned to this part of the comic, you know what? You're going to be so happy with Malibu Monday next week in the Death of the Squad, because this is all just the setup, baby. We're going to have race riots on Crypto Comics.
You're way over your head, fool. Put those guns down while you still can. Make us blah 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 blah. Are you gonna drop your guns now? Or are we gonna have to get serious? To hell with you! Crack. Bam! Lesson number 1. Violence gets you nowhere. Ah, my hand! Lesson number 2. Don't go causing any more trouble. It's time to go straight. Oh, okay, we get the message. Come on, I'll take you home. Both of you. Oh, wait, you're my sister. Never mind. You can't be my hoe.
We disarmed them, saying we'd be back if they caused any more trouble. We also had them pass on the word that
The squad will be around to stop the violence. So tell your friends to stay clean. We're moving into Inglewood. White boy out.
But as we were leaving, the world caught up to us.
Hey, everybody move. Hey, y'all going to jail now.
In the morning, they took us to meet the mayor and the chief of police.
What you did was wrong. Even though the gang clearly committed a felony, you should have called the police. Vigilantism is just as much a crime as what they did. But we're impressed by the way you did it. No one was hurt, and you didn't do anything that could be described as unreasonable force. So we want to make you an offer.
They said we'd be allowed to fight crime under the city's supervision, but we'd be prosecuted if we tried to go it alone.
I'd like to introduce the world to LA's newest crime-fighting team, The Squad.
When we left the building, there was a crowd of people cheering us for what we did. The city's motive to make us their own became real clear. The world was introduced to the Squad's image in that press conference. Fashion people said we defined a new, health-conscious look. So we had costumes made that were similar to the clothes we were arrested in. Why? Why did you steal Aquaman's shirt? And why are you dressed like this, Carlos? What are you thinking? You're literally dressed like that Satanist Sam Smith in some of those stupid-ass outfits you see in memes. The media saw the public's reaction and jumped. Over the next couple of months, we were on the cover of almost every magazine and guests on almost every talk show. That was just the beginning. There are some situations the police don't like to deal with. Dangerous ones. Cops can get killed raiding a scene like this. So they started using us for those cases. We were good at taking down the opposition without casualties. It made the police happy, the city happy, the public happy, and the media loved us. We started to get mail, a deluge of it. Most of it came to City Hall. We'd sit around the coffee room on slow days, going through the letters. Some were full of praise, some were come-ons, but most were cries for help. There were kids that wanted protection from bullies, people who were afraid of their neighbors, women who were being stalked by their ex-lovers, children who wanted their father to stop hitting mommy. Comic book fans who wanted the eyes drawn slightly better than they were.
You better have dinner ready when I get back. You hear me, Angela? I will beat the shit out of you again, bitch. Hey. Hey, what? Ah! You think this is scary? You don't know the meaning of the word. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, let me go. I can't take this. Think of what your kids feel like every time you beat your wife. They hear about dads killing moms on TV, and they've got to wonder, how do you know about that? I know everything. I know what it's like to be a little kid and watch dad kick the crap out of mom. How do you think I got this goofy eye? I know the fear, the horror, and the pain a child feels when they see that. Oh God, oh God, oh God, I'll never do it again, I swear, please. You do, and I'll be back. You ever see that movie Kindergarten Cop, where Arnold came out of the school to beat the shit out of the dad? That's me. You wanna f*** around and find out, boy? I'll show you what it feels like to be someone's punching bag. Getting hard and heavy here, I love it.
Tom called me later that night. He needed someone to talk to, so I met him at the Santa Monica Pier.
Oh yeah, maybe we should start a relationship before you fall into that coma and get half your brain cut out.
Maybe we should, Tom. I like that we both have weird eyes.
We do have weird eyes. Is that from you, Dad?
Yeah. He made my mom strap a board to my forehead so that my eyes would slowly expand. It's just something we do in the Onassis family.
These are the shoes that blast! El Primo is the Ultra Salsa.
Malibu Man, a little cameo there. Why? It's not Prime.
These squad members are starting to make a fortune in endorsements. One of them has a record deal. The one called Hardcase is going to star in a movie. No one is paying attention to Prototype anymore. That is a problem for Ultratech. What do you suggest, Stanley? We start designing his replacement. See Prototype #1 for the details. We've already covered it. Crypto Comics. Check out the Malibu Ultraverse playlist to find out more about that crappy comic book Prototype, which is a cheap knockoff of Iron Man, but for 6-year-olds.
Time passed and our love grew as fast as our bank accounts. We got ourselves an office in Century City and used the roof for trysts.
That's great. Okay. And then William Shatner shows up here as a GNS news correspondent.
In Los Angeles today, a man opened fire on his wife and children before committing suicide.
Oh, you know who it was. Oh, no. Oh, no, you dirty bastard.
Oh God, please turn it off, please. I hear enough horror stories as it is.
No, wait.
Police said George Moorpark was an unemployed office manager who lost control while arguing with his wife. Friends say Moorpark had a history of violence toward his family, but no one did anything to stop it. No, his wife and 2 children, aged 5 and 7, were killed by a shotgun.
No, please, no. He's the guy I threatened. The one I told never to beat his wife again or I'd come back like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Kindergarten Cop and beat the shit out of him outside the school. Is this what good intentions get you? Next issue, City on Fire. And that will be in our next issue of Ultraverse Year Zero, The Death of the Squad.
But what's going on here?
The Hunter.
The Hunter.
Oh, Rune, I'm hungry. Rune's still flying around here. And the earth is my hunting ground.
A very bad girl. We'll get to Siren in the future. Here on Uh-oh. Hardcase number 23. On sale now. Surprise. Spoiler alert. Coming up on Crypto Comics. Oh, already did it on Crypto Comics. So, beautiful people in Webtown. There you have the origin of my boy Hardcase and the Squad. All of whom are dead. Yeah. That happens before Hardcase issue number 1 even started. Before the Ultraverse even existed, the Squad was dead. And that's how they began Hardcase number 1. If you haven't dove into the Malibu Ultraverse playlist here at Crypto Comics, you are missing out. Now, if you liked this look at the mid-1990s in Los Angeles, hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. Then hit that bell down there, and a random superhero you've never met will be assassinated. And then when you're done mourning the consequences of your actions, come back here to Crypto Comics for another Malibu Monday, when we will not be discussing the origin of the Squad, but the death of the Squad. All that and more this autumnal season at Crypto Comics.